You're sweet and sexy and completely hot for me.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie kisses that rocked our world as kids.
That was no thimble. That was a hidden kiss.
For this list, we'll be looking at the movie kisses that still rattle around in our brains to this day. Smoochy spoilers ahead, and let us know if we missed any of your earth-shattering kisses in the comments below. Number 10. Sam Montgomery and Austin Ames. A Cinderella Story. Kissing in the rain is always going to be romantic, but there's one specific kiss in the rain that we just can't get out of our heads. 2004's A Cinderella Story.
I know that guy that sent those emails is somewhere down inside of you. But I can't wait for him. Because waiting for you is like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing.
With two major stars in Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray, there's just no way it could fail. After Sam gives Austin a scathing telling off for how he's treated her, he finally decides to stop messing around.
Austin, what are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Sam's speech, the football game location, and the palpable tension of the moment always make this one a go-to. As the two kiss in front of the whole school, rain starts to pour and a cult classic was born.
My, you gotta love high school.
Number 9. Shrek and Fiona. Shrek. During childhood, true love's kiss was a tried and true fairy tale concept.
What? That wasn't in the job description.
Maybe it's a perk.
No, it's destiny. Oh, you must know how it goes.
We saw it many a time. Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. And we were so used to the convention that when Shrek turned it on its head in 2001, it blew our minds.
Until you find true love's first kiss, and then take love's true form, and then take love's true form.
The romance between a princess and an ogre was starting to feel a little familiar, until it turned out that the princess was the one with the curse. We're reminded that love's true form looks all sorts of ways, and the kiss does work, just not quite as expected.
But I don't understand. I'm supposed to be beautiful.
But you are beautiful.
Number 8. Thomas J. Sennett and Veda Stoltenfuss. My Girl. When you're a kid, kissing feels like such an adult thing, and the curiosity and apprehension that Veda and Thomas J. have on the subject was very relatable.
Maybe we should. Just to see what's the big deal. But I don't know how. Here, practice on your arm like this. Like this? Mm-hmm. Okay, enough practice.
The sweet, innocent peck shared by the two unlikely friends was brief, but certainly impactful, especially because it was followed by an unimaginable tragedy.
What'd you think of me? For what? What if you don't get to marry Mr. Bixler? I guess.
As Thomas J. goes looking for Vader's mood ring, he returns to the beehive the pair had investigated earlier. When he is stung by a bee, he suffers from an allergic reaction and passes away. It's a gut-wrenching, devastating moment for both Vader and the audience, as well as an early example of love lost that we still remember profoundly to this day.
It hurts. It hurts so bad. Make it stop.
Number 7. Josie Geller and Sam Colson. Never Been Kissed. This kiss definitely rocked our world, but maybe not in the way the filmmakers expected. Never Been Kissed stars Drew Barrymore as Josie Geller, a 25-year-old reporter who goes undercover as a high school student for a story.
Are you sure you're 17?
Yes. I'm 17. I'm 17. Of course.
As the film goes on, Josie develops a crush on her English teacher, Sam Colson. She forms a sort of friendship with him, one that's definitely a little outside of the norm, and one that he encourages, which, yeah, probably borders on inappropriate.
Is that when you're my age, guys will be lined up around the block for you.
You have to say that because you're my teacher.
Actually, I shouldn't say that because I'm your teacher.
After she reveals that she's not a high school student, he kisses her on the baseball field in front of everyone. Listen, we know she's not exactly a teenager, but this one just skeeves us out.
I just can't look at you the same way.
Number 6. Kat Stratford and Patrick Verona. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Tell me something true.
Something true.
Sometimes the best kiss is not the one at the end of the movie. From the moment we first see Kat and Patrick together in 10 Things I Hate About You, it's clear they belong together. They might not see it through their bickering, but we definitely could.
Well, maybe you're not afraid of me, but I'm sure you've thought about me naked, huh?
Am I that transparent? I want you. I need you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
The chemistry is already there when they don't really like each other, so when they start to get along, it explodes. It's nearly out of control when the pair go on a paintball date, which naturally leads up to the moment when, sweaty and covered in paint, they share a kiss.
I'm surprised that you've never been told before that you're lovely and you're perfect and that somebody wants you.
As a kid, you expect movie kisses to be perfectly put together in that fairy tale way. This kiss was messy and fun, and something that definitely stuck with us.
You are amazingly self-assured. Has anyone ever told you that?
I tell myself that every day, actually.
Number 5. Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. A good adventure should always end with a kiss.
If you were waiting for the opportune moment, that was it.
Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl is a swashbuckling grand old time, but underneath all that action, there's a swooning romance waiting to be discovered.
How could I forget, Miss Swan?
Will, how many times must I ask you to call me Elizabeth?
At least once more, Miss Swan.
Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann, Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley have amazing chemistry, filled with the perfect amount of yearning. By the end of the film, Will has just accepted his identity, complicated as it may be, and in this moment, Elizabeth shows him she has too.
Here's a blacksmith.
No. He's a pirate.
The music swelling and the beautiful ocean behind them makes for a moment straight out of a storybook. Number 4. Mia Thermopolis and Michael Moscovich, The Princess Diaries. If you're a fan of Anne Hathaway, then there's no doubt you know about the foot pop.
Pops?
Yeah. You know, in old films, whenever a girl would get seriously kissed, her foot would just kind of pop.
The actress popularized the concept in the 2001 movie, The Princess Diaries, and it remains something we quote to this day. In the film, crowned Princess Mia Thermopolis has dreamed about the perfect kiss for her entire life. At first, when she thinks she's found it, she's proven wrong.
Josh? This isn't romantic.
No, it's my foot. It's caught in a volleyball net, and I...
Yeah, here.
But when she finally kisses Michael, the boy who's been there all along and who likes her for her wish finally comes true. For an entire generation, the foot pop symbolized the pinnacle of romance and was something to strive for.
I hope you get your first real foot pop and kiss.
Number 3. ALLIE Hamilton and Noah Calhoun, The Notebook. It's the romantic drama kiss scene to end all romantic drama kiss scenes. You've seen the clip about 100 times by now, we're sure, but there's good reason for it.
It wasn't over. Still isn't over.
Between the boat ride in the downpour and the tension of their miscommunication from their time apart, there's so much love in this scene. The dramatic dialogue, Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, the reveal of his letters.
I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
It's no wonder it cemented itself as such a classic scene in pop culture. The unbridled passion of it all shook us then and today. Well, we can pretty much recite the lines in time with the actors.
It's like a dream.
Number 2. Rose DeWitt Bukater and Jack Dawson, Titanic. Honestly, we're thinking this is probably a lot less comfortable than it looks. But as a kid, you wouldn't know that, so it didn't matter.
They said you might be up here.
Give
Titanic is one of the greatest romance stories of all time, and a lot of that has to do with the chemistry between Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. They bring a spark to Jack and Rose that undeniably brings the movie to life. Plus, they managed to make this sort of uncomfortable seeing kiss look great.
What, they didn't teach you that in finishing school?
No.
Well, come on, I'll show you. Let's do it.
Standing on the bow of the ship together, anyone would be swept up in the moment as Rose is when she cranes her head around to kiss Jack, but not before uttering that iconic line.
I'm flying! Jack!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson, Spider-Man. Defying the laws of physics, just another day at the office for a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but Peter Parker's superhero work lands him in a scenario that seems even more mind-blowing somehow.
You have a knack for getting in trouble.
You have a knack for saving my life.
With Peter masked, his longtime crush Mary Jane Watson doesn't know his real identity, but after he swings to her rescue for a second time, she definitely feels a closeness with him.
Do I get to say thank you this time?
Wait.
MJ respects his secret, only unmasking him enough to kiss him, and the secret identity angle adds another layer of pizzazz and electricity to this tender moment in the rain. You didn't have to be a kid to be blown away by this scene when it first hit theaters.
You are amazing.
Some people don't think so.
But you are.
Nice to have a fan.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.